from a different perspective, honestly, and I think I covered a lot of ground with that.
Jimmy Haslam mentioned at the owners' meetings that he felt like you really kind of took it to heart what it takes to be a pro in this league, and that part of sticking around, you work really hard on things, your body looked different. Does he have that right, that you kind of figured that whole thing out?
What does that mean? Does he have that right?
Did Jimmy Haslam characterize that correctly, that you kind of figured out everything that it takes to be a pro in this league and really put your heart into it?
Well, no, I don't really know everything at all. Like, I'm open to learning every day on just different things just in life. I learned how to cut my beard the other day. I try to learn something new every day because I'm not one that just thinks my way is the best way. So I like to just learn different point of views, different perspective of a lot of things, and just come here with a renewed mindset and just approach life with just a renewed mindset, just about how I view everything.
Shedeur, as everybody sort of matures, as they grow, how do you feel like you've matured the most from this point last year to today in terms of overall, your overall growth?
I think you gotta take stuff day by day. I think you can't look at things as like with your goal. I think if you have like short-term things you want to accomplish and use your time, extremely important, and knowing what negativity to not let like in your everyday circle, and just everything you do, like everything matters. So I think I just recalibrated my life to view everything as fun.
Shedeur, in the early weeks and months here working with Coach Monken, like what's it been like learning this offensive system for you?
Yeah, Coach Monken great. Coach Monken great, and all the other coaches on the staff is extremely great. You're gonna understand and embrace you just as a person, then they push you each and every day, in the meeting room and on the field, in the weight room. Like, it's a new vibe, it's a new energy. The only thing we missing is y'all. We need y'all to have a new vibe, new energy. I know y'all want us to win, so we need some winning energy here. You know what I'm saying? We can't have too much negativity going on, and you want our players to be the best version of ourselves for y'all. So I think it's a community thing. I think we all, like as a group, have to, because everybody's gonna have kids. Everybody has that. You don't want your kids to be the side effects of, what you done did in life, the negativity and all this different type of stuff. You don't want that. So let's approach even this, like with a better attitude, like even coming from y'all also.
Shedeur, as you're learning this playbook, like what do you like about it, and maybe how it fits your skill set?
I like the ability to just play. I like it's a lot of different things like within the playbook. Like, obviously we haven't mastered it yet. It's still early on, but I take advantage of each and every day, each and every second of my time, each and every hour to be able to go out to practice, today, and just be able to fully function out there, to be able to know everything. Like, to me, that's what success is. Like, you gotta like put your margin of success for what you think, not for what others think. So be able to go out there, operate new system, a lot of things thrown at you fast, a lot of things it's like, okay, it's a win. So that's how you view it.
Sorry, what feels the most different for you out here in these first reps of this year's minicamp compared to your rookie year?
Well, honestly, I was in practice a little more, but nah, honestly, it's just the vibe, the overall feeling just of the team. It's the overall feeling of the responsibility of our players. Like, there was one play, I threw Malachi a go ball and he slowed down. I said, hey, I gave him that look. I said, bro, we can't afford that, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can't afford that. So then you give guys chances and things go your way, things don't. But at the end of the day, y'all have a serious, deeper connection, and then know what this showed me. So the next time he got out there, he lined up one-on-one, then he was able to go get it. So it's just a responsibility that each and every one of us take, to hold each other accountable for everything. Even in the quarterback room, it's a great relationship in there. Nobody feels any type of way towards each other. We all focus on what we have to do as individuals to get better.
So how you one season, how have you learned to kind of take care of your body, into the off season? What have you kind of done differently that might have changed from your original regimen?
Well, I think it's honestly about talking to Coach. I think Coach Coach just spoke life into me, and then like when you do that, then you just get the best result for me. Honestly, like that's what you get. So I was here one day, and he was like, "Well, if you wanna be the best quarterback you wanna be, then you gotta do that on a daily thing, on a daily regimen, on daily time." So that's what clicked for me, and then I was like, okay, I need to improve this area, and it's just one step at a time. You gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. And you keep adding things as you start getting momentum and everything. So I think it's just having coach, just talking to you, like I think that's it, just a relationship. I'm a relationship-based person, so I take relationships extremely serious.
How do you feel about this year's competition compared to last year's competition?
What you mean by that?
That competition for the starting job.
We competing against ourselves because life is a long time. You get what I'm saying? Our time it's on God's time. We just come in and every day put our deposits in what we're supposed to do and build towards our craft, but it's not our time. If we thought we had control of anything, then we'll be fools. That's not up to us. It's up to us to approach every day and take advantage of each and every rep and each and every time, even when players aren't, even when we're not in, being able to take advantage of those reps also. So
I guess
it's not on our time.
Is this your time?
What you mean?
This year? Your time?
That's up to me. That's not up to me. I go out there every day and focus on what I can't control. If I focus on something I can't control, then I'll be living the wrong way.
What do you think about when a year ago you weren't even drafted yet, right? And all that's happened in that year, like when you think back on that, what stands out the most?
I'm thankful. I'm thankful that everything happened how it happened. I'm thankful that my appreciation for a lot of things is what it is now. I'm thankful that I don't really have to chase. I'm thankful I got a great family. I'm thankful I got to see great people, that I'm able to be inspiration to people. Because I think I'm just thankful overall. I don't look at anything as a negative. When you start looking at things as a negative, and that's when you grow spite and hatred, and nothing positive comes out of that. So I view everything as just I'm just happy. I'm thankful. I'm blessed. I was in a position to where I can handle everything that comes my way. So now I feel bulletproof.
Was last year a humbling experience for you, Shedeur? After all the
what does humbling mean?
Well, you had that. You were the man at Colorado, at Jackson State, probably in high school, and not right away here. So I'm asking, what's that?
I feel like I was a man. I don't let nobody else dictate how I feel about myself. If you allow that, then you living for the wrong reasons. I know who I am as a person, as an individual, and just being a child of God. So I can't let nobody dictate how I could feel about myself. And if I allow that, then I'm not mentally strong. I got to be able to be mentally strong in each and every situation that life throws at you.
Shedeur, obviously you talked a lot last year about how Deshaun mentored you guys and helped you guys in more like a classroom setting, and then he was out in the field a little bit later in the season. But how has your relationship with him kind of grown, and what's it been like with him these first couple weeks, especially now that you get to be out on the field full time? Yeah,
well, it was great. He's a vet. He did a lot. He accomplished a lot in his career, obviously. So, when I have questions about certain things, I ask him, what you think about this? And I just like hearing his perspective of problems that I could have, or the way how I think about things, and just hearing the way how he thinks of things, and hearing the way how Dylan think of things, and hearing the way Coach think of things. All those things, you just gain other people's perspective to form your own thought and what you want to do.
Good.
Shedeur, going back to learning the offense this year, what would you describe as some of the similarities to last year's offense and differences, and how have you seen yourself come to learn some of the new principles?
The similarities? I mean, it's 11 on 11. I think I don't really try to I don't try to compare anything. I don't try to live in no comparison world. I try to forget the negatives, take the good things, and just move forward. So, respectfully, I just don't want to talk about last year or anything, because it doesn't help us move forward. We're not in last year no more. We're in this year. So I don't even need to think about anything last year, but review tape and review, okay, what could I have done better in certain situations? How can I manage the line of scrimmage better? how could I know each and every details where the alignment they're on, where it's +2, -2, if they're in the edge split, like all these different details. Like that's what I take from last year. I don't really take a comparison thing.
And I guess on that note, how have you gone about learning the playbook? What's your process for learning new concepts and new terminology?
I think I know how I learn. So knowing that I know how I learn is great, and the coaches are able to like communicate in different ways to help you learn, and that's why I appreciate the coaching staff, honestly, because it's like you could say somebody don't know how to learn, but it's like, how did the person get all the way to this level if he don't know how to learn? So then you got to change the perspective and think, does he not know how to learn? Oh, mic drop. Yeah, that's it. But does he not know how to learn, or do I not know how to communicate with him? It's just simple as that. Like, so I'm just thankful that my coaches now, like, are extremely embracing.
Appreciate it. Back in the two.
Yeah, good.
Thank you.
Pops 1 and 2, Pops 1 and 2. I wanted to end 12 on top, and whoever got 12 jerseys, please save those. Those are like a real life stock, and I got to be successful. So the profit margin will be good one day. So save all those 12 jerseys. Do not sell them. Do not get rid of them because they're an in-person stock. Appreciate it.